Hello everybody. Welcome to the AEL Rocket League 2022 Season 1 here. My name is Mattse and I am coming at you this evening with Gex. How's it going?
Good, man. Good to be here. First time onto the Uni League, so interesting to be here. Interesting to see what the teams can come up with. It's a level of play I'm very, very interested in, so yeah, it should be a fun night.
Absolutely. I'm pretty excited to see what these teams will be stacking up like. Obviously, a bit different than my usual shooty game, but I'm sure that, it'll be a lot of fun seeing what the uni teams are capable of. But speaking of great things, we do have some wonderful sponsors this evening.
We do indeed. Starting off with, of course, Predator. You've probably heard all these before, but listen up because some great stuff here. Predator, the gaming PC partner of the AEL. Conquer new worlds with Predator Gaming. Predator puts power and precision in your hands. Elevate your gaming experience in every way with quality and performance thanks to Predator. AOC is our second sponsor as well, the best viewing experience. AOC is a global leader in monitor display technology. For more than 50 years, AOC has delivered an exceptional viewing experience to millions of loyal customers worldwide. Today, the company offers a wide selection of stylish monitors for home office or, of course, gaming. Rig is our final sponsor, of course, a big shout out to them as well. They are what it takes to win. Rig develops headsets, delivering superior audio for competitive gamers and streamers at all levels. Join the Rig team and enhance your gaming experience.
Pretty excited to see a lot more from our sponsors as well. They've obviously got a lot of wonderful products on offer. I've actually used a Rig headset myself in the past and definitely can rate them. They got some great audio, guys. Check them out. That's for sure. But yeah, we got some games on our hands this evening. Let's take a little bit of a look at what we're actually going to be seeing here. So taking a look, obviously our first matchup of the evening will be UniSA B team versus the UL or UOW Glhf team. So I'm definitely pretty keen to see how they'll shape up. Obviously they're a part of the Group C out of our total University League bracket there. So let's go through how the results have stacked up so far within their group.
You are very keen. I think I remembered before this stream you saying up the gongs. University of Wollongong. Definitely some bias casting in here tonight. That's fine. No, but yeah, they're looking good for the teams, obviously, like you said, into that C group there.
Yeah, that's right. Up the gong, absolutely. And I'm pretty keen to see just how they'll go all the way through the season. Obviously, they are pretty much tied at the top of their group at the moment. Going 2 wins, no losses so far. We'll see how that changes after tonight, though. But obviously, the UniSA team, they got 1 win, 1 loss so far. So, it's obviously early days. It's not getting too deep into it quite yet, but I'm pretty eager to see how things will shape up throughout the rest of the evening. Obviously, we do have another few matches this evening as well. We're going to be having a Group G match with Griffith White versus UTS Pog, followed by Swinburne Red versus Cutest Cuties. I gotta love that name, honestly. Like some of these Uni League team names, they're just really creative. And you know what? I gotta respect that fresh creative spirit coming through.
I'm waiting for the player names. These guys have a sense of humor for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. We'll have to get these guys ready into our first match as well, because we don't want to keep you guys in chat waiting. Everybody is keen for this first game, so let me just check on these players and see if they are ready to go.
Yeah, hopefully they will be ready to go pretty soon. Obviously, they're just gearing up. They're just greasing up the engines there, just testing out the gears before they do actually race their way towards the wonderful game of Rocket League here. But looks like we are seeing them get prepared pretty soon. I think we are getting into it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Everybody's in now, filtering into match, and kickoff is already underway. That is a huge kickoff as well. As we speak about it, Sir Mr. Dog scores for this blue side. UniSA B team coming up very early.
Yeah, what a great way to kick things off there. Great kickoff goal, and let's see if they're going to be able to launch another one forward as well. Looks like they do contest the kickoff this time around, so hopefully the UOW side might be able to find something themselves.
Oh.
Speaking of which, yes they will. So just like that, a 1-for-1 trade-off to begin things. You can really see this is already shaping up to be quite a spicy matchup.
Oh, and it was so close to the save there as well. Callicraft got underneath that. He's definitely not a fan of missing that one, but you know, early days. Oh, so I say that.
I think they're just going to keep scoring like within the first few seconds all game. Like honestly, if they keep up at this rate, we might even see a 20 scoring game. Like just absolutely crazy how quickly they're going. Surely someone's going to stop the tempo though as we do head into this next kickoff here. Looks like they will get at least a little bit of leeway up for the orange side this time. Luckily UniSA is able to recover though. Make sure to try and set themselves up for a solid defense. Looks like they are going to be knocking each other out the way though, so it does create a slight opening for the side of UOW. Luckily there's a bit of destruction going the way of UniSA though to try and take some of that momentum back.
Well, definitely some momentum swinging both ways. We've seen back and forwards very, very early here, but we are looking for some solid play now to show us exactly what we're expecting. Siki nearly finding a good play out of that as well, as the tank engine gets in behind that. He's got no boost and it will get robbed away. A good setup there, but Bailey, mate, just too far behind that.
Luckily they are at least able to try and swing it back to recover. Unfortunately not able to string it together quite yet, but at least keeping it in no man's land. They could set something up. Looks like they're still just going to be all by the wayside at the moment though. Back on the orange side of the court. Hopefully they do manage to get the swing through, trying to center it now. Almost getting in position, but unfortunately does get pinched away and back in possession of the blue team, but not for long. Siki is able to swing it through to the middle and score another goal for the side of UOW. So it seems they've really turned the tides in their favor here.
Now, I thought we were robbed a brilliant goal there when Mr. Shushu missed that backboard, an insanely narrow angle to even attempt that shot, but the center comes up trumped as Siki puts that one away. Siki, of course, coming in out of an RLCS team here, one of the best players around. You will not see a higher quality of game when this guy is on field.
It's definitely great to see the different caliber of players actually being able to play in these leagues, you know, just having a bit of diversity in the experience overall there. But that's just the great thing about these leagues, isn't it? You know, you get people from all different walks of life.
And it's going to be exciting with some of the other players just even getting to play alongside Siki as well. That's shot upfield by Mr. Shushu here. It is good to see that there's a fight against Siki as well, as definitely... you know, if you had just given me the rosters here, I would have said a blowout UOW's way. But right now there is at least some chance left, but they are making ground for themselves over and over again.
Yeah, it just seems to be going around the twist repeatedly. Luckily they do get a bit of destruction going the way of the orange side and get a goal as well. So UOW sliding their way through 4 goals now, 3 ahead of the opposition. We'll see if they are going to be able to use their momentum to propel more goals past the side of UniSA.
I'm sure that's going to be a bit of a blow to the confidence for UniSA as well, because there was a good challenge on that ball, just pushed well past that first defender, and an own goal coming in off of the second defender, just coming in to try and position in front of net. So some poor luck and some good skill coming out. Speaking of skill, Siki putting away another one, and this game is in the bag for UOW. I'm assuming that's good luck, have fun.
I'd like to hope so, but I mean, with the creativity of these teams, you know, it could be anything, man. Like, I don't know. We'll find out for sure, but regardless, a good start already for the blue side. They do get a bit of destruction as well as possession there. Now trying to take the ball a little further though, running out of boost might hinder them, however. And it seems UOW will be able to take possession back. Now trying to set themselves up. Ooh, almost losing something there. But alas, they will regain control.
Mr. Shushu off the side wall. A good read. The pass comes out to Bailey Mate. He finds the angle, sneaks it under the crossbar, and puts a great shot on goal here. The play quality coming out of UOW is just dominant.
Really love to see just how much momentum they're able to build up here. They feel absolutely unstoppable right now, but that can only be tested considering this is the first map here of many to come. And we'll see who will be able to scrape away with it. Looks like UOW are going to be solid on the defense. The side of UniSA not able to push past them yet. Now create a further opening there. Luckily they will be able to try and swing it back, but now being centered, another goal surely in the works. Maybe not for now. Still just trying their best to push it towards the UOW side. And at least they've managed to get it into the corner. But I think now with a bit of juggling from Mr. Shushu, we could see another goal in the works here. Perhaps not though.
Sicky in the back line, as usual actually. It's nice to see he's collected his hat trick and kind of sat back, but he's still scoring even from their backboard.
That's just a smooth slam dunk right there. You know, you picture like your three-pointer in the NBA, and that's just absolutely clean dunk right there to come through. We'll see what will happen heading into this kickoff though. Looks like the orange side will be able to at least get the first touch there. Trying to push it to the blue side. At least the UniSA is good to recover. Now trying to smell the pass. Unfortunately not able to win the aerial battle there. We'll have the ball straight back on their side of the pit as well. And we'll see if they will be able to do anything further, because it just seems like UOW continue to just bully them out of their map.
And I have to bring this up again just because I love tormenting one of our other casters here, but Max Formal's going to be jealous he didn't get to see the funny number come up, 7-1, the Brazil on board right now. And at this rate, may actually be the ending score here, but not if a pass like this comes out to Sicky. He can't quite get high enough, running out of boost as it goes to backboard again.
Good way to push it through there. 21 seconds to go now, though. Pressure is on to try and score those final points. Looks like they are trying to center, slowing the ball down a little bit. We'll be able to work it back towards one another, keeping it in the air. The side of UniSA now trying to take advantage. They've ran out of boost though. They're trying to commit one after the other. It's just not going to be happening at the moment. Still just trying to keep it aerial though for a last second goal. It could be kicking off, but alas, it will go down. And the side of UOW, good luck, have fun. We'll take away the first one.
Absolutely. This is intentional. There's no way they didn't finish on the Brazil scoreline intentionally. Absolutely has to be intentional. But in saying that, a fantastically dominant series out of UOW, GLHF here as well. It's really tough to see a road back here from UniSA B team. I mean, even with Sicky tied from just getting back from Los Angeles for the major, he is just so strong. You're looking at Mr. Shushu spouting that Supersonic Legend title as well. These are top players of the game, top 0.1% of all players or something ridiculous here. So it's going to be a tough match.
Absolutely, and I am eager to see exactly what's going to come through heading into this second map here as well. I'm sure both teams are absolutely eager to get out of the gates right now, kick things off once again, and they will go straight for it. UniSA, good to at least get a little bit of traction there, but alas, the ball already is swinging past them. Very reminiscent of how the first one went. We'll see if they can get the recovery this time though. You know, maybe another 1-1.
Bailey following that just brilliantly. And Bailey's the one person not sporting that high-level tag on him, but you can tell by the skill that he's up there with his teammates as well. Just such a good chase onto that pass straight off of kickoff. This speed is one of the things keeping them so dominant here. A second goal straight off the bat as well. UniSA B team, they're going to have to find a lot of confidence to even go up against players of this caliber.
We'll see if they do have the strength in them to try and compete against the likes of UOW and GLHF right now. To go for the first kickoff. Good first touch there for UOW. They managed to just swing it straight through. Just the absolute dominance coming through even from the kickoff really goes to show the amount of practice that does come through on their side.
A very, very quick kickoff there, but you have to imagine that the mental game is starting to suffer for UniSA here as well. I mean, look, I know that those nerves can affect literally your handling of a mouse, but here in Rocket League, we have skills, so we're not just, you know, clicking heads here. It's I'm just kidding. Nobody lynch me for this, please. But yeah, it's definitely just such a major part of Rocket League, that mental side of things. Even a team that is probably the pick to fall short here, they should be able to offer a fair bit against UOW, but when they're just getting hammered like this, it really does start to affect the mental game.
Yeah, it's hard to have the willpower to push on because your team morale just continues to dwindle, but, you know, maybe when they score one goal, we might see that confidence build up again. Looks like they are almost going to be goal on again, though. Good epic save coming through from Sir M-Dog there. See if the UniSA team will be able to swing it back, getting close to centering, but alas, some good defense will swing it back in the favor of UOW, and they are not letting up right now, continuing to mount that pressure, trying to center through for another goal.
By no means are they parking the bus right now, but UOW definitely a bit more of a measured game. They're going for some pretty stuff upfield when they get the opportunity as well. Once they've had that 3-0 scoreline, they know they have a fairly dominant lead here. And Siki, that spike is a narrow angle to hit.
You'll have a bit of aerial warfare coming through into that one. The hook, a line, and a sinker will be good for the UOW side there. As we do head through to another kickoff now. Absolute dominance coming through from the UOW side so far, but that could be quick to change if we do find some kind of magic from the side of UniSA here. Looks like they are going to have the ball still on their side of the pitch right now, trying their best to take it nice and slow, but slow and steady won't win the race in this instance, as the side of UOW are quick to try and take advantage.
And this is the advantage of a very, very high-level team when coming into a tournament like this. You have the limited player base. You have to pick from the skill pool available to your university. And when you've got Siki available, that just becomes ridiculously confident.
Definitely smiles all round, that's for sure. You can really just feel absolutely confident, as you said, in your teammates going forward. We'll see if they can manage to bring that confidence into the rest of their matchup as well. Looks like already the ball is going to be on their side of the court at the moment, though, managing to take it completely above the UniSA players right now. Luckily, they do at least manage a defense for the time being. Ball only going to be slowed, though, towards the middle now, looking to pressure it forward. Considering how many players are committed to trying to stop this ball, though, it does leave openings in the defense. It looks like UOW are going to take advantage, do swing it straight past and land a 6th goal.
Yeah, looking on target to even beat their last score. Might be looking for the Barca, the 8-2 out of this one, if they can swing it, but you know, it is just all but over at this point. But I don't think they're going to be scoring 6 back in less than half a game length here, UniSA. It's possible. I don't know if I've seen weirder things. It would be up there. It would definitely be up there.
Who knows? Maybe, you know, something will snap in them. They'll go Ultra Instinct, and then they'll just be able to absolutely bring it back. You know, it'll be a 7-6 scoreline to close it out. Who knows? Maybe I've cursed it now. We'll find out soon, though. Looks like the ball is still going to be on the UniSA side of the court. So UOW continuing to not let up here. And already looking to center through for another goal, perhaps. Will be slowed down temporarily, though, but nothing they can't recover.
Oh, Mr. Shoo, look at the mechanics. Getting back to that at all was tough. But does get away from them. I'm just looking for one goal here out of UniSA. Some confidence to push through here. Anything to show some life, but it's just such a tough game to come into here. You start to wonder what possibility many teams would have here. So I'm looking forward to seeing other teams matching up against this UOW team and giving an actual fight, because this is one of the things that is great about this style of tournament as well. When you've got this university level, you start to see up-and-coming players, and anybody that can challenge this team right now will be those up-and-comers.
Let's see if they can manage to do it, or whether we do see them score a goal, or whether it will be a UOW again, taking away a 7th there. Maybe this is the timeline, you know? Maybe we see that funny scoreline you were talking about in that last map there come back to life here again. Certainly going to have the hopes and dreams on their shoulders for the UniSA side as they go for the kickoff here. Do get on the back end of it and won't be able to recover. Siki has an opportunity here and does manage to get a touch through there.
Oh, nearly manages to find it in as well, but no support from teammates there. They had confidence on the solo play. I mean, you've seen it already time and time again this match. Why wouldn't you? We were discussing before this stream that we could talk about just about anything here. You mentioned bananas in the pajamas. I need to know what the opinion is there. 30 seconds left, but tell me, bananas in pajamas, yeah? Is that
oh, it's a classic,
strong topic
mate.
for you?
Oh yeah, I love bananas in pajamas, mate. It's great. You know, I love talking about them with you as well, B1. It's definitely a great time here, but alas.
I'm thinking like what you're thinking, B2. It's just about
goal.
over as not a goal scored out of this blue side. It's been so brutal to watch UniSA have just no answer to the dominance of UOW here. Oh, one more saved by Shushu. He doesn't want any more coming out of his teammates.
My word, they're keeping it airborne for quite some time. We could see another UOW goal here, and that we will. Great way to close off map number 2 there. Going the way of UOW. Not a single score for the side of UniSA in that one. Definitely going to be displaying the utmost confidence heading through to that one. And I'm eager to see if we find a bit of a comeback from the side of UniSA heading into map 3 here.
I mean, you say it was a goal by UOW at the end there, but really it was a goal by Mr. Shushu. He didn't want anybody else touching that ball. He even saved his teammate's shot to make sure he was going to be the last man to score there, and be damned if they lose because of it. How you lose at 7-0 with a few seconds left is beyond me, but you know, risking it.
Yeah, you got to risk it for the biscuit. You know, you got to make sure that you do manage to get through with the utmost confidence. Speaking of which, we will be getting into the third map here. Definitely eager to see who's going to be able to take it out heading into this one. Both teams on the pitch right now, ready to get this rumble going, and let's get it going. Let's make it happen here. Already, UOW taking control and are looking to set things up. Luckily for UniSA though, they triple commit and do get the ball out of play towards middle now, but there is a wild Siki there to swing it straight back.
A very, very wild Siki looking at the rest of this series so far, but coming it back again, Siki still putting these touches on soft on target. It seems like it's now a one-man game for this team of UOW. They know they cannot lose this here as they keep going through, but Bailey Mate will take the last touch on that.
Great start there for the side of UOW. Definitely going to be starting off strong once again. It seems their momentum just cannot be stopped right now. And we'll see if off this kickoff, it might be UniSA's time. I can feel it. They're ready for it. They're hungry. And they do actually get the advantage of that first touch. Bailey Mate is going to be good to try and slow it down a little bit though. Now getting a bit of momentum, looking to build up. At least the side of UniSA is prepared to try and recover though.
Yeah, with the insane levels of speed coming out of UOW, it's been rare to see a kickoff won by UniSA, so definitely a good sign straight off the bat there, but again, swung back straight away, and it is just sticking to this kind of one's play style, each player playing for themselves on UOW right now, and they're going to be competing for their own ball. A shot put away, Mr. Shushu back in time though.
Recovery there, Callicraft are going to try and center it through, so close, hits the corner though. The tank engine now trying to salvage something here, but Siki is good to make a setup again, only for so long though. We'll be able to get on the good side of the ball, push it into the corner with the explosion.
Inward 11 design is when you've got a really flat design, you got a lot of black and white, and then you put that little pop of color in there. I'm looking for blue right now. Blue is the color I am looking for a pop of, and I would be so excited to see even a little of it right here. UniSA haven't been able to get 1 point into that blue box in the top in 2 games now. Can they get on top of it? They have had a chance already this game, but a pinch nearly sends it awry again.
The side of UOW is getting prepared for war once again here. Luckily, UniSA does recover, but only for so long. Siki almost good to sink it. Will be down to Mr. Shushu now, taking it slowly, looking to send it. Oh, getting so close, but so far. Luckily, there is 3 blue players ready to take care of things. But still, UOW, they aren't looking to let up here. They desperately want to get a second goal. But you can already tell this is looking to be a bit more of a drawn-out game than we saw in the previous map.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, definitely not as dominant here. Probably largely to do with the fact that each member is competing for their own goals on that UOW side, but still more possession by UniSA B team in general. They've been able to push up field. They're looking at scoring at times. They've had a couple of shots, but nothing even registering on board yet. It just gets on top of it by UOW so quickly. And again, back at that midfield, they might get another shot here off of Bailey, mate, but it will go high. Siki off the backboard. The low, slow lob of that ball and should get cleared away with no problems.
All is going to be a well for now. Sir Mr. Dog is looking to push it, but alas, Siki will be good to push it harder and does manage to work together with their teammate Bailey mate to shut the gates on a goal. Finally, the momentum shifts and we see a bit of action once again here. Let's see if UniSA will find the comeback though heading into this next kickoff. The tank engine going up against Bailey there, does get the better end of it. Luckily, Mr. Shushu is prepared for the receive though. But alas, the tank engine is now looking to make it happen.
Oh.
Getting close, but not close enough.
Bailey mate puts it away, taken by Mr. Shushu. It comes away again. 1 minute 15 left on board into our last 100 seconds. Well and truly, and very possibly with this scoreline, the last 100 seconds will get in this series, as it just gets taken away every time. Finally, an opportunity looking good here for the UniSA B team. A big clear comes out. Sir Mr. Dog on top of that ball again. One of the only people on the blue side to find a goal in this series so far in that first game, but the attack does fade.
Will fade away into a counter-attack here, trying to be launched by Sir Mr. Dog. They got an opportunity, surely! No! They've actually been shut down by an epic save of Bailey, mate. It was a glimmer of hope there, but it dwindles before their very eyes into a goal for the side of UOW.
That is brutal to watch. I was cheering for a goal there. We were looking for some blue with that splash of color, but it just gets robbed. It's more orange, splash over the top again. They've spilled the whole paint bucket at this point because it is all orange all the time. UOW, Glhf come up so massive. There's no time now for a comeback from UniSA, and what a series they've been able to make out of it. UniSA only, I think, getting 1 goal out of that first game, if I'm not wrong.
Yep, you are right on the money there. So, I mean, you know, at least they got 1 out of the whole series.
Yes.
It's not a complete clean sweep there coming through from UOW. But at least they will be able to come away with all 3 maps so far heading in their favor. Definitely going to be happy with how things turned out for themselves pressing into this one.
It is, like I said, going to be tough. We've really got to look at what team could take on UOW at this point. They are massive. I mean, we say it's only 1 goal for UniSA B team. If I went in a series against that team, I don't think I'd be scoring anything myself. So it is such a tough ask. They show us exactly why, and they come up on top with the sweep.
Yeah, great way to come out of that one there. Seems the teams are definitely going to be satisfied with how things played out. Definitely eager to see what's going to come out of our next matches, though, because obviously, you know, we got 3 things happening this evening. Obviously, it is going to be our next one in Griffith White versus UTS Pog, I believe, in Group G. So I'm definitely figuring out.
Should be, yeah.
I'm definitely keen to see how they play out as well, because, you know, obviously our first match was very dominant, but that doesn't mean all of them are going to be.
Yeah, look, I'm going to go and quickly check exactly who is in that, because if I'm going to be surprised by any more RLCS players, I need to know in advance. All right, that is far too dominant here.
For sure, for sure. Looks like we do have a bit of word that we won't be seeing our Group G match. I think we have some stuff going on there. We might be still getting into it. We're just finding out a little bit in the background, but we'll see how it all shapes up, obviously. Regardless, though, I'm definitely eager to see more of the groups as a whole. Obviously, we started out with Group C, so we'll see a bit more of Group C later. Swinburne Red versus Cutest Cuties. But before we figure out a little bit more about our games, I think we are going to a quick commercial break. So we will be back once we do get things set up. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody, to the AEL Rocket League Season 1 2022 here. My name is Mattse, coming at you once again with Gex here. And we do want to say, before we get into our next matchup, guys, just apologies for the confusion there. We are, in fact, going ahead with our Group G game. So, as you'll see on your screens now, we are going into our Group G game, Griffith White versus UTS POG.
It is an unforgivable sin, but we are here. We are here. Yeah. We are here, and hopefully some of the teams. I've had nobody coming in yet. Oh, there they are. They're coming. They're coming. They are here. Look at that. Look at that. They are absolutely on time. They're arriving.
No way.
And yeah, I know. It's pretty amazing stuff. But yes, looking here at the group stages before we head into our match as well, I believe. Having a look at where everybody is sitting. Group G right now, this particular team. On top is UniSA Car Ballers. Our teams are sitting actually a bit lower in this one than last time.
Yeah, it looks like obviously Griffith White hasn't actually played any games yet, I don't think. So this will be a good chance to, get a bit of a scope on how they're feeling, whether they're feeling
only
confident.
week 2, so...
Yeah, it's all right, They've still got time. Early days. They can take these games as a bit of a warm-up, Won't be too bad.
UTS POG actually is, it says third in the list, but that's equal second with 1 win, no losses, so only 1 game played out. It is early season, so while it's good to see them get a start to push ahead, it doesn't mean too much at this point, and I think it could be anybody's game, especially when we haven't seen Griffith White play at all.
Yeah, it really does beg the question as to how it will go, because obviously there's not much data really to go off for the Griffith White side there, so this will be their true debut matchup, obviously, into this season. So I'm definitely eager to see how they actually shape up on their debut. Whether we see, some prominent gameplay there, where they start off a little slow. But I mean, it's all right. Even if they take it easy, it's only their first game into the season. So obviously, they can take it easy a bit, feel things out, see how they're feeling as a team before they start to find a bit of that structure heading into the future of the season there.
I mean, at least we don't have any... I'm not seeing any RLCS players into UTS POG. So Griffith White...
Fingers crossed.
I'm gonna check them, but I'm pretty sure... we're clean for that amount of carry right now. Yeah, we're good. I've just checked. We're good.
But this should be a lot. The Terminator this time.
Yeah, exactly. We should be seeing a much more evened up match this time around, hopefully, and it's always a lot more entertaining when you see a fight back. It's tough when you do bring a Terminator. Yeah,
you're gonna have to call John Connor or something, maybe Sarah Connor, to try and deal with that there, start for the Resistance, but who knows. Obviously, for now, we're going to see the battle of the cars. So definitely eager to see how they'll all shape up. Obviously, the players are still just joining into the server, I believe. So we should be getting underway fairly shortly. But I'm sure that, after our last matchup, if they were watching, they're probably going to be amped up, They're psyching themselves up, giving themselves a pep talk, saying, yeah, guys, we can do this. And we're going to feel that energy when we get in game.
Speaking of energy, I think this is actually a power outage for one of the players. So we are looking for them to come back. We're going to keep talking. We'll see. Look, the light always shines through at the end. They'll be back, and we'll get on with this. I have faith.
I also have faith. You can see I'm praying to Lord Gex now, guys. I have lots
Lords
of
of Rocket League right now. This happens all the time, I swear. I cast for Asian Rocket League. It happens constantly there.
Oh man, that's a bit of a curse, honestly. I hope there's no more power outages. Otherwise, we might have to call the the Energizer Bunny or something. Give them a bit of power there. But don't worry, we'll see. Looks like one of the players is actually coming back. I think they're talking in the Twitch chat and saying that they're actually on their way back. So, maybe just a slight power outage. It's just like
there he is,
little nudge.
And they're coming in straight away. So I'm gonna tell him that's all right. Let's go. Jump in. They're definitely very keen for it. They saw that last man join, and they're like, let's get it. Let's get on it.
Yeah, let's do it.
But
Why not?
I don't think we can, actually. We only have...
Almost
We have
there.
one. We have two players in match currently. Three? No, we do have we have one full team. We have one full team.
One full team. Is it the dream team?
Yeah, admins might have to check on that one. We'll find out where they are. We're calling you. We're calling you.
We sent out the admin signal. You know, it's similar to the bat signal, except you know you just get a big spotlight and you just put 2 letters in it and BK. And then just point it up to the sky, and then you know maybe he'll see. He'll be like, it's my time.
Well, the players are threatening to 3v2 us, so I really hope we do find another team here. Or it could be we could look bad on stream. I'd definitely lose some face-offs there.
Hey, you know, maybe we'll have to sub you in, mate. One of the teams.
Let's go. I'll cast and play. No bias at all.
Yeah. No worries, mate. You know.
It would just be me, like, constantly talking about how this Gex guy doesn't know what he's doing. How is this guy on the team? What is he doing on field? Come on.
Hey, man. There's a reason they have team mascots, all right? You know, you're there to bring up team spirits. It's not about the gameplay, you know? It's just your presence itself that really manages to bring up the team's power, you know? And I feel like with a Gex on their team, they'll definitely be all smiles all around. Like, if you had player cams, I'm sure you could see them just clapping their way through, just being as happy as can be.
Oh, don't show me a Rothy. I'm sorry, what? Did I miss Rothy in one of the rosters?
Is that an RLCS player?
I'm not saying anything.
Oh no, not again.
Yeah, no. Look, I think there's definitely still going to be a fight here. Rothy is actually coming in as the sub, so that is terrifying.
Oh boy. Well, we'll see if it shapes up like the last matchup. You know, it might be different.
Rothy's actually coming across from another Griffith team, so same university.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you know, it's good that they have access to different talent in these times of need, you know. Obviously, they can definitely be able to interchange if these emergencies happen. So, definitely important to have that flexibility there. But, you know, speaking of flexibility, I'm sure we're going to see a bit of flexibility from both teams into this matchup. I feel like it's going to be a very close game, you know, comparable to the last one. We're going to see 1 score differences all the way through.
They're here and they're in. They're ready to go. They're not even going to wait for me to send them in. They know we've been waiting for them. They know everybody's been waiting to see this. They have been waiting to play it. So here they go.
Here they go. We will be kicking off here straight into action. It looks like the teams are getting ready to rumble. It seems already the side of Griffith White just trying to keep the ball out of their side of the pitch. Won't be able to do so, however. UTS Pog good to send it through and send a goal. They will. Psycho going absolutely ballistic alongside their teammate, but it will be a Bass to actually take away the opener there. So good teamwork.
Psycho got a bit of a bump coming through there just to delay the defense and even managed to get that pass in for the possibility of a pinch to try and get that higher speed goal, but didn't need it. Another one, not needing too much of an assistance as Bass sends that one home. Rothy definitely not the player I was thinking of. We're okay. We're out of the woods.
All right, not the same one. Phew. We're okay, but other side of Griffith going to be okay as it is 0-2 favoring the side of UTS Pog at the moment. See if they do hit a very Pog shot. It seems Griffith almost good to send it straight to a goal. Luckily the defense is ever present and aware. Rothy now looking to center it for their team though, but it will almost be caught. Now it will by UTS. Looking to do some damage of their own. Ball still in play though. How long will it be till someone gets something in their favor?
I mean, look, we are seeing a dominant early game here out from UTS Pog, but this is actually coming down to early challenges and just speed from Pog, that is answerable with just a little bit of confidence. I don't feel like this is gameplay that is unconquerable. But right now, Psycho nearly takes a brilliant shot here. There have definitely been some well-placed shots by UTS Pog. I don't think it's anything Griffith White isn't at least capable of handling. We just have to wait and see if they can do it this match.
Ooh, I don't know if they're going to be able to just yet, as the side of UTS Pog will be able to get a very Pog shot through there, taking away their third goal now. And they're looking to display the utmost confidence all the way through so far. 3 minutes 30 to go, though. There's still ample opportunities available to Griffith. Let's see if they can take it away in the kickoff there. Good to swing it past them. A great recovery from Psycho, though. Does swing the momentum back in favor of UTS Pog. Already looking to center it through for a goal, and it seems they almost will get it. Luckily, Chaos is there to stop it, though.
Again, 3 men in goal for Griffith White, though. They need to push out and get some aggression here. This midline has been tough for them to conquer. Rothy puts it upfield now, and actually a well-placed ball will get back to himself. Pops it high. Psycho there for the save. We almost saw 1 point back. Definitely some hope, but a long shot means that yet again the caster curse comes full. I'm so glad that you mentioned the caster curse earlier. It just means that I can escape the blame for a really bad call earlier on here.
No, you getting cursed too, mate. Don't worry, we're all in this together. Just like the teams right now, all in this together to try and weather the storm. Will be the side of UTS Pog to have the ball on their side of the court for the moment. Looks like Toman is going to be trying to set up a center. Almost good for it. Luckily, Psycho's there in the goals to at least post it back. A little bit of firepower coming through as well there. Rothy at least going to send it to the side to try and give their team a bit more action on the ball. But it looks like UTS Pog still going to have control, but not for much longer.
I know 2 Psychos and a Psycho as pros in Rocket League now, so that's, there we go. That's the statistics on that. 3 Psychos in total. For me personally, that's interesting. Rothy puts that down off of his teammate in goal for defense. That's a brilliant play, but is it enough to keep them at bay? Yes, it will be for a second, and Bass is going to reset with the ball to his own corner, pick up the boost. Now, has enough to carry this out to the midfield. A challenge comes through, but it's a little late. Rothy misses it completely. A whiff to the wall means Bass can set this up. Does miss the touch off wall, and it looks like the attack will fade.
Yeah, unfortunately not having enough support from their teammates there, trying to get the setup through, but alas, it won't work out in the end. Still trying to commit to it though. It looks like they do keep it on the blue side of the court temporarily. Good to have a teammate pushing in from the back as well. Good rotation there. Looks like Bass is now going to try and go for a setup again. It's getting closer to the center, but it is sent out by a Chaos Swung there. It looks like Bass is still going to be good to try and make it happen again. Psycho, good in position, but Bass will be great for it. Good push there from their teammate, Creative, able to actually knock the goalie out of place, creating an opening alongside pushing Psycho into them. You gotta love that, you know?
That. That's amazing, yeah. He's just making sure nobody can save it, all right? Like, there's risk here.
I respect it.
On top of it. Yeah, good bumping play, like you said, though, on the actual defense. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, of course, of course. Looks like they're setting it all up once again here, though. Just a minute to go. And it's all going at either wayside here. Luckily, on the side of UTS Pog will be able to reset. Now get a bit of air time to travel the ball through towards the other side of the court and get a goal. Seems that Griffith were blown away by an airbender there. You know, maybe Aang secretly on the court.
Yeah, they're just getting knocked around field by Aang. Personally, he's got a stake in this match. He's off somewhere. Very, very happy right now with this scoreline or something. But look, we have seen promising stuff, and that's incredible. How is that a goal? Psycho actually gets a touch back as Bass finds underneath that. Psycho delays the touch, and it gets just under crossbar. That is incredible stuff.
Yeah, great stuff to come through from the side of UTS Pog. They will be looking to kick it off again. It looks like they're not actually going for the kickoff, though, giving a lot of momentum towards the Griffith side, but they are able to swing it straight back. Seems it's a strategic play to come through there, going up for the backwards action as well. Good counter-attack coming through, though, from the blue side. No! He almost gets it. Luckily, they do find it at the last second, though, for the UTS POG side.
Nearly sent us to Brazil for, what would that have been, the third time already, this broadcast? That would have been quite the scoreline. Second, sorry, we went to a 0-7 before, we didn't get the one.
0-7, 0-8, yep.
But yeah, some big scorelines coming out tonight, and UTS POG definitely setting that up. I can't get past the promise I did see there, though. I think there is fight back in this blue side. Griffith White are not done with this yet. I mean, they're coming in with a sub now. It is difficult, but Bass, look at the stats here. I mean, if it weren't for that 6-goal carry by Bass, this would have been only a 1-goal game.
Yeah, it's really gone to give a lot of momentum there for the side of UTS POG. It just seems they're able to propel themselves further and further here. But alas, it will be another map before us. We are going to go to the Forbidden Temple now. UTS POG taking away the first. Let's see if Griffith White can take away the second here as we head straight into the kickoff. Nice double commit, almost pinched it through. Luckily, Psycho's there to save it though, but already you can see the energy. Griffith are hungry. They're hungry to take this back, but ooh, they might not get it quite yet.
Psycho just finds a dribble into goal there. I did like the kickoff from Griffith White. I mean, if you're not winning it with one, just send another guy, right? That's the answer for that. Surely has to be the consistent answer for that. I mean, there are definitely answers for Griffith White, but UTS POG are making them have to look for answers again, rather than just getting out ahead in the first place.
Let's see if they can take it a little further here as we do slow things down. Good counter play there from Baz, just trying to swing it back to their team in the center. Tomang trying to go for the challenge though, doesn't get it. Baz going to be good to continue the traction here for their team. Good back play there by Chaos though. And it will be back on the UTS POG side of the court, back towards center. Toman looking to send it though. Does have support from their teammate now, but alas, Psycho good to get the swing back. Now looking to push it past Rothy. The destruction comes through and the goal too. Great teamwork there, and it all kicks off with a bang.
And this time it's Psycho coming up big here, only able to come up with one last game off of the back of Bass. Now creating two for himself here. There was definitely some big push from the rest of his team to set that up, though. They are working as a unit right now. Griffith White are struggling for an answer, and they will again as Psycho takes a third, and that's the hat-trick for him as well.
3 is the magic number. Yes, it is. And they will be able to take it away there already. 4 minutes and 4 seconds to go in this one. But you can tell they're definitely feeling keen and confident. Ooh, that was an interesting one. I like to see the fake kickoff there. But yeah, you're right. It's gone terribly wrong. And it will be the first goal as a result for the Griffith White side. Psycho had the right idea in the end, but Toman just seemingly had the right idea to react to it. So great outcome there for the side of a Griffith.
That's definitely an interesting kickoff. I mean, I've seen fake kickoffs work before. It is a legitimate strategy, but I've never seen the two-player fake kickoff. They left one in defense, and as soon as that went awry, there was nobody to defend that. Now, at least one into this. Griffith White denied the being swept in a second match here.
See just how close it will get as we press further into this one. Looks like it's all going to be up close and personal. Chaos Wong, though, going to try and make it happen for their team. Push it past. Luckily, there is good counterplay to push it back on the Griffith side of the court. Psycho looking to send it through for a goal. Chaos Wong going to be in the goalpost, though. Looking to keep the ball alive and kicking. Here's Bass, though. Looking to play with Psycho. Great to just have him in position there, and he just knocks it straight in, you know? What a nice little trick shot just coming through. He just leaves him just stand still. Doesn't have to do any more work.
The brick goal. That's what I want to call that one. Yeah, just sit there. You know what you've done. All the skills been done in advance, right? You chose it perfectly. Nothing to do with your team. It's all you. Beautiful setup by Bass once again to make sure that Psycho is picking up all the goals in this second one where Bass did in the first. Maybe they're just going to take turns with this.
See if they will take a few more turns heading into the rest of this one. It looks like I'm too uncreative. Just trying to keep the ball alive for their team. Bass trying to set it up now, though, will be counted out by Rothy. It gets a little bit of momentum there, but creative is at least good to keep the ball out of the orange side of the court right now. Psycho looking to get a setup again. Will be pushing past every which blue player right now. But they just aren't able to get to the center and may just have to reset before going for it again.
Looks like I'm too uncreative. I was just about to know you're coming up with some beautiful statements, my friend. It's a wonderful cast. Don't put yourself down like that. Oh, it's a player. It's a player, and it's a player that is going to get awarded with an assist here as he sets up Bass. A beautiful play again for UTS Pog.
We do love that creativity, and we'll see a little bit more from it in the form of us and the players throughout the rest of this wonderful broadcast. A double commit, though, coming through for the kickoff there. Sends it straight towards Psycho. Looks like Toman's trying to keep the ball out of the orange possession. Chaos Wong going to have the ball pushed right past him, though. Almost sinking through. Toman trying to stop it. Just can't position themselves properly. Will be caught on the corner there. Luckily, everyone is able to recover in the end. But this now gives an opportunity towards the side of UTS Bog, and it looks like they are almost sending it through. But now, since all three of them are down on the blue side, there is a bit of an opening. We'll see if the blue counterattack will come through from Griffith.
Oh, Rothy, a good pass center. Toman can make it to the ball. Psycho actually a big miss there. A little uncharacteristic for him. And Chaos will be able to push it forward. It's an open opportunity. Is anybody there to take it? Rothy comes through at the last second. It's off the crossbar. It was almost an own goal, and Bass manages to push it away.
Lucky, you've got a teammate awaiting in reserves there. And same can be said of the Griffith side as they do send it straight back to Psycho. But he's not done yet. He's looking to send it through for his teammates. Bass not going to be able to catch the ball there. It is caught by Chaos Wong. At least does send it back to his teammate. Trying to slow it down, get a pass through so they can push it forward. Goes over the bar there. Toman good to pick it up. Almost pushing it through. Hits the corner. And they're still just absolutely pushing the aggression right now. Looks like the side of UTS Pog, though, will be able to recover, find some aggression of their own. And just keeping the ball zoned out in the air, out of any which goal, except for the goals of Griffith. But alas, it still goes on.
I think I've just realized why Bass isn't coming up as the big carry in this game. He's looking for some huge mechanical play. Psycho gets the bump goal, gets ahead of the ball, targets the player, and just slaps the medal away.
Absolutely love to see, just asserting their dominance there, saying, nah, you are not saving this one, mate, and we'll be able to push them to outer space, clearing up the scoreline into 1-6 now, 22 seconds to go. Opportunity for another goal or two, perhaps. We'll see who will take it, though, as already the destruction comes, and there it is. The funny farm is back. We go into 1-7.
Somebody just tag Max Formal, let him know that we've already mentioned funny numbers 3 times. That'll be beautiful for me, thank you. No, but it is a significant scoreline because it started as a meme, but now it's become just that number that you strive to reach, particularly if there is a goal on the side of your opponents. But this one goes back the other way. It's ruined by Rothy, who is able to get one. Toman reaches it for the pinch with him, I believe, here. No, just got the center in, but a beautiful, beautiful goal by Rothy. Sniped that goal.
Just seems like every round that UTS Pog has tried to go with that double commit a fake there, it's just gone awfully wrong for them. Not straight away in that one, but it did eventually, you know. Maybe that's just the cursed play for them. Looks like it could be, as we do see. Oh no! That was so close. But alas, it will be UTS Pog to take it away 2-7 in their favor, and 2 maps going their way so far.
And it keeps creeping towards Griffith White though now. I mean, they come up with 2 goals here. The goal separation is still large, but definitely in a third match here, not insurmountable. The problem here is if they even can win a match in this series, they have to turn it into a full reverse sweep now in this best of 5, and that is going to be tough. UTS POG have come up as very good challengers for this tournament now. Griffith White in their first match of the season are really struggling against this team.
We'll see if they can find a little bit more traction heading into this one, because, I mean, they got 2 goals in that last map, you know. They're definitely starting to build a bit of confidence, and maybe that might amount to a little more heading into this next one. Already, though, coming off to a very quick kickoff there. The side of UTS POG are getting close to a goal. Won't be able to push it past the defense, though. Double commit comes through. Psycho now looking to commit with their teammate. I like how Bass is just holding a little bit further back, just in case they swing it past them. He's at least going to have that reserve strength there, and already being used to keep it in line and trying to push it towards a goal. The car has other ideas, though.
Yeah, good positioning here by UTS POG. Griffith White struggling with communication a little bit here. Definitely some players rotating out a little early trying to get to these plays, but they have found answers so far to UTS POG, and they continue to do so as they push out to nearly that midfield line. A weak shot will be denied, but it gets across time to Uncreative, and check on your casters because we are not okay. UTS POG just beating us to a pulp with the opponents.
Yeah, we're going to need to call the doctor at this point. Dr. BK, come and save us. We're battered and bruised at the moment.
The symbol's on again.
Yep. It's the BK symbol, the admin symbol. Save us now, but alas, the round must go on here. Seems Chaos Wong is going to be taken out early on, so a good aggression being displayed by the side of UTS POG. It's already been furthered into a goal by I'm Too Uncreative. 0-2 in their favor now. And they have no signs of stopping. They're going to keep running it down like a choo-choo train.
We had the carry by Bass, we had the carry by Psycho, and now, of course, we get the carry from I'm Too Uncreative. This is definitely a plan here by UTS POG. I expect them to feed this back into I'm Too Uncreative a couple more times here. The setup! Roffy is going to get that delivered to him.
Seems that they did get priority postage in that one, and we'll be having it hand delivered to them. No signature required. It's going to be a goal going the way of Griffith White there. We're going to see what else will come through on the kickoff, though. Rothy having a bit of a mishap there. Bass tries to capitalize. Will miss it, though. The Wall going to have better plans for them. Psycho now looking to send it back with their team, however, but it seems it's all going to be an all-out brawl for the time being. Teams desperately trying to take possession. No one able to really take it clean and cut. I'm Too Uncreative, though. Does at least have a bit of a grasp on it for the moment. Just needs the teammate close by to send it further. But alas, the ball will go. And it's still just going to be flowing through one way or the other. Rothy, though, looking to send it back towards UTS POG.
I would love to see the style of play out of Griffith White if they were up here, because they seem like a team that is relatively confident on the attack. Unfortunately, again, Bass going to score one here and put them on the defensive and down 2 goals. So that deficit going to keep them in that kind of mental state here. It means that their play style has to be kind of one way, and they have to be looking for goals here rather than just defending a scoreline.
Yeah, because at this point, the goals are going to be what pushes them over the line here. If they can't get any, then their teammates are going to be struggling. The morale is going to be down, and the enemy is going to be trying to goal on you. Looks like they are going to take it slow, though, trying to flow their way through towards a goal right now. I'm Too Uncreative, not able to muster it, but at least they do get the swing back. Rothy trying to do a bit of the same. Bass not getting the right hit there. Will have to take it slow, but at least they've kept it on the Griffith side of the field. They have a bit of flexibility, and they're still just trying to display their ability to center it through. Well, this could be an opening now for Griffith. It's getting close. Surely something.
Big setup there, but with 2 men forward, they could not push another one up. the three-man play would have been a death sentence, especially as it came back the other way. Now they have a chance at a breakaway. Again, Rothy trying to get underneath this. Patience pays off as Bass hands it to him, but it gets away to Uncreative. Bass again up. A bump between UTS Pog might open up a chance again, but they get it back. Now the bump play from Bass opens it up again, and I'm Too Uncreative will get their hat-trick too.
Happy times from the side of UTS Pog there. Seems 3 is still going to be the magic number there. And will push us in to another kickoff here. Tomana looking to send it alongside a Psycho. Seems Chaos Wong actually going to be doing it. I'm Too Uncreative though, looking to send it through to a center. Psycho good to respond and good to make it happen, but I'm Too Uncreative. They somehow take it slow and steady, you know, it's like threading the needle there. And they take away a 5th goal just like that.
Psycho, do not lie to me. You flipped away from that ball for the soft touch. He was passing that time to Uncreative. Had the shot within his grasp. This is a plan here. The carry by each member of the team. Bass is going to pick on up though, off the kickoff. How does he read this whole post, especially with that commit in there? That's amazing stuff.
Gosh, we talked about scoring goals earlier, and it seems that UTS Pog understood the assignment there. We'll be able to get a goal after goal. Ooh, missing out on the kickoff though. Psycho seemingly in no man's land at the moment. They'll be just waiting to see what's going to shape up here. Looks like they are back in action, just like the Looney Tunes. I'm Too Uncreative now. Looking to just thread it through. All of the teammates of Toman are being taken out one after the other. Everybody's dead, but Chaos Wong luckily respawns in time to save the ball.
And again, that probably should have been a goal there, but the pass away to I'm Too Uncreative meant that there was that little bit of time for Griffith White to recover. This is interesting. I just noticed I'm Too Uncreative sporting the Slappy decal. Everybody's looking for it at the moment. His profile picture is him with a Santa hat on, sucking on a Slappy. So that's some beautiful synergy there. Profile picture to to Carr, and it's going to be another one for him as well. He will get the 7-1 this time around. Psycho with the assist.
All right, where's Max? What's his phone number?
We're sending him screenshots at this point. It's
yeah, we're building a collage, you know. Just every single moment we get the scoreline, it's just like, hey Max, you see this? Yeah.
I'm gonna get an angry call at some point. It's coming.
Oh, I expect it, and it won't be the scam callers this time.
No, not this time. Not this time. No. Psycho, the half flip, gets back to that, but the 50 there gets away from Griffith White and UTS Pog. Nobody really chased up on that. There's no confidence left. They know this game is over. 20 seconds on the board. The number is up, and it looks like UTS Pog want to keep it that way. It goes forward again. Rothy pushes it forward. I'm Too Uncreative on top of it, but can't read it off the backboard. The back pass to Psycho. No time left. This game is over. The ball just has to find ground. It might find it off Psycho. No, one more touch. Another off Rothy. Comes off upfield. Do they find one more for the road? No, it finds ground. It will be the 7-1 scoreline. Max is unhappy. We get to go to our next series, and that is a beautiful win by each player individually from UTS Pog.
My word, what a way to get it done there. We will see the end of our second series. Both games we've seen so far have both been just that 3 maps to nothing scoreline. It's so unfortunate for the teams involved, but I mean, it's great to see how things are already shaping up at the beginning of the season here, you know? Obviously seeing a bit of dominance. Maybe 3 is the magic number. Maybe the 3rd series we see tonight, we might see a little bit more of a shaky assignment.
Yeah, I mean, let me check again, but 3, I think, would be the number that they will be looking for after that win as well. So as we go into week 3, that'll be their chase. They are still undefeated, that 2-0 on board for them. So there'll be a couple of teams possibly challenging them on that front as well. And we're going to have a look when we come back at where the teams out of our next match will be. It will be Swinburne Red versus, let me check.
Cutest Cuties.
That's the one. Oh, you were loving this name coming in. You were loving it.
Mate, I love the Cuties.
You're a member, aren't you?
Oh, 100%, you know? It's just like, Cuties, 100%, mate. I love that energy. 10 out of 10. And I'm keen to go back to Group C for that one. You know, I think that it's definitely going to be nice to see a little bit more out of Group C there. You know, obviously we got Swinburne Red, I believe, versus Cutest Cuties. So definitely eager to find out how they're going to shape things up. Looks like before we do head into our next matchup, though, we are just going to go to a short commercial break. So don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be back in a jiffy. And we are back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the AEL Rocket League Season 1 2022. My name is Mattse, coming at you with Gex, and my word, what a hell of a couple of series we've had so far. Like, this night's been absolutely thrilling.
Yeah, good tournament so far of your two teams at the very least. It's been pretty brutal, but we have seen an enormously skilled display of Rocket League tonight. Are we going to see it again? Swinburne Red versus Cutest Cuties. I'm keen for something close. Give us something close, boys.
I'm sending my energy right now. I'm sending it, mate.
Let's hope it's not into the void.
I'm sending it with Goku, mate.
I'm gonna have so many things to tell my roommate. He's like the biggest Dragon Ball Z fan. And I'm like, I can't really the god today. Just kept making Dragon Ball Z references through the whole thing. He'll be like, "Is there a VOD?
Is there a VOD?" Hey, VODs now. VODs or riot, mate. Nah, you love to see it, but I'm keen to see, some of the energy coming through from these teams. I feel like, we're talking about Spirit Bombs. They're probably building up one of their own, just getting into the pre-game here, just preparing themselves, just saying, give me all your energy. And then the team with the most energy should be able to take it away. We'll see if it is going to be the curse of the orange side, because so far tonight, every team on the orange side just seems to be like Broly. They're just absolutely just ripped. And they're just tearing teams to shreds there. So, I don't know. I'd be worried if you're starting on the blue side,
We're looking at Cutest Cuties here down in 5th currently in their group. They've only played out one match so far as well, and they were able to win that. So actually everybody in Group C has won at least one match here. It's just the amount of matches played that makes up the difference here.
Looks like it's equal 5th for 3 teams, I'd say. I think ANU Esports Wyatt, it says they're 7th, but they have the same scoreline as both the teams above them. So I think it's just a 3-way tie there between 5th place. I don't know. But regardless, everywhere else you can see the scorelines. There's a 3-way tie for 1st, and Swinburne Red just securely in that 4th place there. So, at least they've got no one they're competing with for a placement. But obviously early days so far, so it does beg the question there as to what is going to be coming through. And
well, we are going to have to remake the lobby very quickly because we're having some tech issues with it.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I take credit. I appreciate that one. Yeah, let's keep those up. I don't. I want to get the Dragon Ball thing. I'm on board. I just don't have it up here. All right, let's keep it in my ballpark. Go for something. My ancient age or something. Yeah, let's.
Oh yeah, like the Land Before Time or something.
Oh yes, we doing a ducky here? Come on, yes. All the kids in chat are like, what are these guys on about? What are we?
What's a Land Before Time? You bloody fossils? What are you talking about? Hey man, we're still kids inside, all right?
That's never going to change. Yeah. My wife complains constantly. So it's fine. It's fine. We've got a lobby up. We're waiting for the players to come in, and we will have this underway in no time at all. But, look, we had like a list of things that we were going to check off. The last time I had to check off a list of things that people wanted to talk about that were just random topics on stream was only Monday night, and for some reason the topic was Boba Fett show. Man, I have never heard somebody like the staff member in the background who hated that show so much. It was an unbelievable amount of spite coming out for that show. It's crazy.
Yikes. You can just feel the animosity. It's just like, Boba Fett, it's not
Spitting
Django.
acid.
No. Bring back Django. I've done him wrong. Nah, that's all right. I haven't seen that
Hashtag not
one
my
personally.
rancor.
Yeah. Golly.
Where are these guys? Come on, boys. Get in here.
You know
Get
what?
the game underway. I'm gonna.
If we can't find them, then I think we just got to call Dora. I think Dora can find them.
Do you reckon she'll bring map?
Oh, surely. And backpack.
Let's just hope they haven't been swiped by Swiper, right? That would be that could be bad. We've got the staff out with like a search party right now. Swipers on the Amber Alert.
We've got we've got the Amber Alert out. We've got Inspector BK on the case. Looks like we are just gonna check things out. Yep, everything looks good. We're just obviously waiting for the teams to get into game. I think
I'm gonna have to remake it again. These guys just cannot find the server. There might be a problem with custom servers right now. Let's give it one more try here.
Fingers crossed, mate. I'm praying for you. I think
you might have to.
We've got sides selected at the moment. I think we are going to be seeing the side of Swinburne red on the blue side when we get into game, followed by Cuties, Cuties on the orange side. Red and blue. We'll see how that shapes up heading into this next one. How's the server going, Techie? What's going on?
I'm trying to simplify this as much as possible to make sure that we are getting in.
You could always just name the game Join Game Now.
It's similar. It's close. You're close. It's more of a desperate play, this one, but we're getting in. Hopefully this one works out. So I've sent us to Champions Field on this one as well. It is our last series of the night, so let's finish on a bang. Champions Field. Oh yes, they're in. It worked. The power of Champions Field.
Oh my gosh, it's a miracle. I can't believe it. Somehow they've made it.
BK's in just to check. He's like, let's just make sure.
He's keen to play, mate. Yeah, he wants to get in as well. Give the man some bubble tea and you'll get him to do anything, honestly. That's for all you guys at home. You know how to bribe him now.
Man, you just made me crave bubble tea. I haven't had any in months.
Maybe you should go visit BK, you know, get the light out. Maybe he'll give you a care package. There's always some in the fridge, mate.
Yeah.
That's
BK,
sure.
Are you listening here? Come on, I will drink it on stream every time. Let's just do this thing.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Obviously, we are just...
I don't care what brand, BK. I just want bubble tea.
Hey, you know, they've got those kits now, right? At like Woolies and stuff.
At Coles and... Yeah.
So it's pretty cool how far
my cousin drinks them. He said it's all right.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, all right, let's get them in. Do we have everybody in? Let's count up the players. 1, 2... 3, sorry, my math. 5, yes, I believe that is 6. All right, let's send them. Let's go.
Are you sure? Are we ready to lift off?
I'm sure.
Are we taking our first step on the moon? One small step for BK, one big step for AEL.
My fingers are crossed. My palms are met. It's
Your palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy.
All right. We are here. We are in. The players are ready. We are ready. We are finally in match. Rocket League gods are smiling on us. Let's see an even game as well, or is that too much to ask?
I think that's too much to ask, honestly. Yeah, not going to happen, mate.
Sorry.
We are getting a goal already, though. So great start there for the side of Swinburne Red.
When are we going to see a series we don't see a kickoff goal? That's the question. Oh, Goon, that seems just disappointing for him as well. That came right across his nose.
Hopefully they can manage to recover from the disappointment and bring it into happiness. Looks like already is going to see a swing back, although by the range Cobra looking to stick their fangs into this one. Has Raz there, or Rez rather, to try and save it through for them as well. But alas, the Cuties will be good to keep the ball out of their goalposts and push it back towards the Swinburne Red side of the court. Now, Power is looking to send it over their teammate. Luckily, there's a bit of aerial action, keeping it saucy and pushing it back now to Swinburne Red's goalposts.
Yeah, that means that we have had a kickoff goal at the beginning of our first match of every series so far, but Oh, that's one back. Cuties going to actually make this a competition. If Swinburne Red can win this, though, it means that our first series tonight was the only one that the kickoff goal at the beginning was scored by the losing team.
There you go. I love to see a close one, you know, a 1-for-1. It's looking similar to how our first map of the night is set up, but ooh, it almost turned into something a little different there. Rez certainly right on track. Luckily they are able to save it through though. Power looking to go for second innings, will be shut off. Rez at least good to recover, does have Power still downfield, but won't be able to swing in time to push the ball towards the orange goals there. Still just keeping it alive though, trying to make it thrive, but alas, the ball will now slide through to Swinburne Red side once again, and a goal could happen. Maybe not though. So close yet so far.
Just gets away, but an even scoreline and some time without a goal here does make this already our closest match, I would say. Teams both seem to be pushing themselves to their limit here as well. They are really looking to get a lead into this. Range Cobra out of the top corner of the ceiling, read beautifully by Power, who puts that away. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. Power with a 6.
Yeah, you know, it's a Power level 6. That's
a
all.
6 were?
Yeah.
A 6 were.
6 is all it needs. Oh, we're getting into it once again though. Goon pushing it to the side, does create an opening for the Range Cobra, pushing it straight past them as Rez there to try and push it as well. Alas, it won't work out in the end. Power trying to keep it airborne, and now gets the setup from Rez. Doesn't have enough boost to hoist themselves a little further though. Just going to play for time, see if one of their teammates can look to take control of it now. And it is the Range Cobra looking to do some more damage.
Dare I say it, being the only reference I can make here, but Power's level is over 9,000 right now, coming up with that second goal, and the only one pushing them into the lead right now as well. Will it stay that way? Halfway through this match now, Power on it again. Avextro going to put that down field as Range Cobra tries to get some safety out of it. It's going to go right in front of net. Saucy puts it away.
Good recovery there. Definitely shaping up to be exactly like you said. Closest series we've seen all evening so far. 2 for 2 on the scoreboard so far. But we'll see who will be able to push ahead with only 2 minutes 26 to go. Kickoff already shaping up well. Power gets the first touch. Goon able to take more power out of it though, pushing it in their team's favour. Good recovery from the side of Swinburne Red, however. Now trying to send it through, do have a bit of defence to account for. And they will be able to save it, but the Range Cobra, he's not letting up. He's trying to set it up as well. Will be met by the post, however.
Ooh. Good 50 there by Saucy, lets them push that downfield. Power doesn't get any momentum forward there either. It's going to come off the backboard. Rez puts it down. That's dangerous, but Power gets there again. Power is coming up as such a notable player, but Saucy's the one to strike again here, going up to a 2-goal scoreline for himself, putting them in the lead, a 3-2.
A great way to just get that power shot through the pocket there. Will push us through towards another kickoff here. You can see the Cobra looking to go through. Power there on the back line as well. Does catch the second wind of it. Now looking to push it a little further for their team. The Range Cobra looking to sink it though. Gets close. Not able to get it through in the end, however. It does end up with possession going the way of the Cuties now. It looks like already the side of Swinburne Red. They're looking red hot with anger as they try and push it straight through to the enemy's goals, but it will be on their side of the court now as the Cuties look to send it through, getting so close there, but luckily the defense is good to recover at the right moment.
Speaking of good to recover, a very important little touch there from Range Cobra. Didn't affect the ball much, but has affected the play beautifully. Now it's set up for Rez as an ultimate result of that. Power might take the shot in the end, but it's too little. And it will be too late, bringing that down. A minute left on clock and 1 point in this. We asked for a close one. This is about as close as we get. One more out of Swinburne Red, and we might even see an overtime.
Ooh, we love overtime, absolutely, and I'm eager to see if it's going to shape up to be just that. Power is looking to make it happen right now, but it will be Rez working with Power there to transcend above. Does end up with a tied scoreline now, 3 for 3, 41 seconds to go though. Someone could still have an opportunity to push ahead here. We'll see if that will come to be a reality though as we head into the next kickoff. And already, Cuties looking good, but the red side are able to take it.
Rez found some power of his own there to bring this back now. Half a minute remaining, and a shot on target might mean this is all over for Cutest Cuties. No time left on the board, 1 away. Swinburne Red in the lead.
Just like that, we talk about possibilities, and they come true for the side of Swinburne Red here. Surely the Cuties are going to be trying to take something of their own as well, though. Sending it through for a center, actually blowing one away there. Looking for a little more is the Goon Squad. Saucy not able to claim it, but at least you can see they are trying to double commit here, try and keep this ball alive as much as they possibly can. A Goon trying to stop them from scoring at the same time. And 10 seconds to go though, the goal is open if they can get to it. Rez going to be swung straight past. Goon trying to get it, but Power will be able to send it flying. And it will go down to the first map at long last. The orange team curse has been broken. It will be a blue team to take away the first map of the series.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Finally, a series we can really sink our teeth into by the looks of this one as well. I think we'd be lucky to get out of this one without seeing an overtime. Looking at that, that was back and forth the whole way through. It swung momentum multiple times there. This is going to come down largely to that ability to adapt in-game, change your playstyle up, and to conquer that mental game as well. This is what we want to see.
Absolutely. We want to see both teams flexing their muscles there, show us exactly what they've got. We want to go all the way down to the wire here, see exactly who's going to be able to claim the title as we get into the kickoff. Already Swinburne Red looking to fly through with some confetti. Ooh, almost getting called on though. Luckily they will be able to salvage it. Seems that the Swinburne Red side do at least have enough of a defense in order to push it towards a middle field. Saucy though is looking to air dribble it through, almost getting a goal. Luckily the double touch will be good for the Swinburne Red side. They now try and swing the momentum, but the Cuties, they just aren't letting up right now. They desperately want to try and get the opening goal here.
And this is desperate stuff for Swinburne Red. They are getting drained of boost here. A lot of pressure on from QUT. Right now, Rez comes through at the last second and stops yet another attempt. 3 shots away here in the first minute for Cutest Cuties. And 0 for Swinburne Red. They've just barely been able to get it out of their own half. Finally in their opponent's half, but Saucy is going to put pressure back on again. Mount an attack, comes off the backboard as a Vextro will let that drop now. Pushed out. Do we see any attack form for Swinburne? They need to get out of their own half for any decent amount of time to maintain some pressure, to get back that boost control in this match. It has come back to that midline again though.
See if they will be able to push it through now. So close to the corner, and there it is. The 1-2, buckle my shoe. It will be Saucy coming away with the first goal of the map there. Definitely going to be happy if you are a fan of the Cuties there. And now it's time for Swinburne Red to try and find recovery here at the kickoff.
This is one up for the team that needs it the most here right now. Swinburne Red taking first match means that this is a meaningful scoreline, as small as it is. Goon will get on top of this. This has been pretty dominant in this match by QT, and for good reason. They've had strategy here, just managing to keep their opponents out of boost. No attack forming out of them. Now they will though, and it seems to have swung again here. You cannot go a goal without it swinging back the other way, it seems, in this series.
Yes, just always that ebb and flow, going one way, going the next. will be on the Cuties side of the field at the moment. Swinburne Red trying desperately to press it further. It will go right past Power though. It's all going to be up to the Cobra to swing it back. Luckily they catch a touch. But now the side of the Cuties catch a few more. All goals are going to be open. They need to get back in the defensive line. Luckily Cobra is there to recover again though. So already just going in both sides. Everyone getting a little piece of possession there. The boost seemingly running low for some as well. Saucy good to try set up. Gets a little quick to it though. At least pushes it for an opportunity for a Vextro.
Power gets underneath this, carrying it upfield. The 50s are good though, and Saucy's out of position. It's going back again. We have an even scoreline. Less than half the match left by far now. We're deep into the second half. 2 minutes 11. And an even scoreline is scary actually here for Cutest Cuties.
Absolutely, you can't ask for anything better. It is absolutely going to be scary for them, and we'll see if their fears are only going to grow as the ball is going to be on the Swinburne Red side of the field for the moment, and could even be for a little longer, but they will be able to recover slightly. Ooh, only for so long. Good setup there. Ultimately won't be able to hit the corner though. So it will go back and forth once again. Range Cobra able to get on top of it though. Almost setting themselves up for a goal, but their teammate's going to be good for it. As we do see Power come away, pushing the lead in favor of Swinburne.
And now inevitably we see it swing back in the favor of the orange side, right? You can't get ahead here without that happening right now. It seems the Swinburne Red break the curse there and actually get to a 2-goal lead. It's possible. They've mounted an attack again. Saucy just gets there in time as Power goes up again, tries for the setup. It will be a Vextros. The defensive passing play comes out to Saucy, but he will miss, as will the second. A lot of whiffs coming out here now as Goon sits back in defense. This is tough. A shot on target will get away, and it has to be set up again by Swinburne.
See if they can make magic happen here, because the Goon squad's come out in full force there, but it will be at the side of a Swinburne, still keeping it on the Cutie side of the field, desperately just trying to set something up, otherwise play for time. They've got a minute to go that they just need to hold on to the lead at this point. But it looks like opportunity at least has been afforded to Saucy, but not for long. Always when they try and get it down, there's always a Cutie there to try and stop them. And it will be good to get it on the Swinburne side of the field and almost into their goals. Luckily, there is enough players available to recover for now, though.
Positioning is good by Cutest Cuties, and a great shot coming out there as a result of the speed that creates. I would like it still tightened up a little bit if they're going to see this return to an even scoreline. No time left here to make adjustments. They don't need to. Saucy slams another one home. We've got an even match with only 20 seconds left. Do I curse it by predicting the overtime again? I'm going to say it until it's right. Overtime incoming.
Surely not. Surely not. Who knows though? 20 seconds. A lot could be happening here. Could see an OT. We could see another goal. Who knows? It's up to the teams right now though. And it is going to be on the Cutie side of the field. So close to their goals. But alas, an opening has been found by Alextro now. Trying to carry it straight through to the goal. Gets stopped by the defense. 1 second to go. Ball still aerial. Still possible, but no! OT, baby, here we go!
Sudden death. Next goal takes this, and it either evens this series up for QUT, or it puts Swinburne in a great position and QUT in a position of having to reverse sweep. Who is going to find this next goal? It is such an important one in a best of 5. Range Cobra puts one forward. Saucy will pick it up.
Luckily, Rez is going to be in the back line though. Good to try and stop the ball. Goon doesn't care though. Will push past, but same could be said of Swinburne. Red Range Cobra. Lots of power behind that one. Gets the goal from our back line and sends us through to another map in favor of Swinburne Red.
Power with all of the goals up until that point. It did take the rest of the team stepping up with some massive speed and a big shot across field there, taking advantage of just that small gap in rotation. Cutest Cuties playing well, but just playing out of reach of the win here.
We'll see if they will be able to find it. Heading through towards map number 3. It is going to be on the Field of Champions. We'll see if we will have a Swinburne Red be our champions here, or if Cutest Cuties will be able to come through with some championship-like play. Heading in to our third map here. All players getting prepared on the pitch right now, ready to rumble. We do see the face of Goon and Power to kick off, and let's get this going.
Vextro might have won this. No, it gets away. Rez in behind it into their opponent's corner. A huge pass away. This is already so high-paced off the first few seconds. Opportunities. Rez puts it off the backboard. Goon up again. The first goal could come at any moment, but Rez has too much control now. Gets away to range Cobra. The demo here will set it up as an opportunity for QUT again. Swinburne Red are let off the hook there, though, as no chase comes through on it.
At least they have a little bit of a reprieve out of that one. I can't say the same about this one, though. Goon getting close, does hit the bar, however. Going to take out their frustrations by beheading the ranged Cobra. The ball will be on the Cutie side of the field now. Luckily, a Vextro is good to find a good angle there to try and push the ball back. Cobra goes down, trying to wrangle it back towards the Cutie side. And Saucy now are trying to battle things out. It will be Rez to at least get some propulsion working out in their team's favor for now. He's Cobra looking to send it again, however, but you can see that there's just contest after contest for both sides here. It could result in a goal soon, though.
You can see the shift in play here due to the mental game involved in Rocket League as well. I mean, we saw blazing speed and some really chaotic play come out of the first few seconds. Everybody's scrambling for that first goal, but as opportunities were missed and nerves start to raise, now we're seeing these guys play a much more measured game. The speed has slowed down, everything a lot more intentional here. That gets away. Still the pressure on both sides right now on Cutest Cuties, as it is sitting in front of their net. A good clear out relieves some pressure.
Looks like Power is going to be good to at least try and defend here, though. Saucy looking to dunk it, might have an opening, but Rez is good to send it straight back. Goon looking to do a bit of the same, does get caught in the air. Ball still going to be in no man's land. Picked up by Saucy, looking to send it for a goal. Range Cobra, good to get an epic save there, though. But if Extra looking to send it straight back, it's always going to be the 1-2, and it could be a 1-2 opening. Saucy, luckily in the back line, does send it forward once again. Will push the ball closer and closer, but now it's just going to be stuck in middle with a Vextro looking to push it further.
We have seen exactly what I was asking for out of Cutest Cuties here as well, because they've tightened up that rotation and they're getting the passes out to each other. They're pinpoint accurate right now. It just hasn't been enough to break the defense of Swinburne Red, and there's been attack back on them as well. Both teams really pushing here, and nothing will break. More than half a game without a goal. This is as close as we've seen so far. It's going to get away again. A shot across the face of goal will go to Power. A setup just barely to Rez, but it should be taken away again here as Vextro gets a clear to the midfield.
Like Rez is going to try and take advantage with a ranged Cobra there as well. It's getting tighter. Oh, not tight enough. They will at least try and keep the ball alive for themselves, but now it seems the Cuties are going to take advantage, trying to center. Good pass there off the back of Power, but it's still going to be in contest here. Luckily now, though, for the Swinburne Red side, they do center it through, not getting the hit they wanted. Will go to the corner, but at least pushing it to their opposing side of the field as they try to set up a goal. But it's still all going to be up for questioning here. 1 minute and 13 to go. We're going really down to the timer.
I gotta say, I love the physical game we've seen out of QUT here as well. It's kind of a respectful way to play that physicality as well. There's been no chase out of rotation here. That almost gets away on them. But the bump attempts coming out have definitely been what has been called for here, and it still hasn't been enough yet. Does that maybe prove to be the mark that they need to bring this through? Another attempt goes awry as it comes down to the midfield. Saucy gonna pick up boost and turn on that up wall. He wants to take this high, but Rez steals it away. 30 seconds remaining.
30 seconds to go here. You can see both teams really trying to push it in there. Power almost good for it, but alas, will swing straight past the ball. Rez now making a further attempt. Does have power there on second innings. Not going to be able to get it done either, though. Always just trying to center it through for themselves. Luckily for the other side on the Cuties, though, they do push it to the blue side of the field. It's getting closer and closer now. It's in good position, but I think it is going to go OT. Here we go, 0-0 scoreline. It's OT again.
And in an incredibly important match, Cuties gonna pinch off kickoff. That's all it takes. It was 3 seconds of overtime. It wasn't a pinch. Swinburne Red, the nerves get to them and they fail the kickoff.
Wow, I can't believe it. That is fantastic. The series must go on. Absolute all-star play coming through there from the QUT and Cutest Cuties as they managed to take away their first map of the series, and so the show must go on with that one. Absolutely thrilling way to finish it.
Thrilling indeed. I love to see a 0-0 overtime, but I was going to say, as we went into that I expected it to come out fast. It was so fast I didn't even get the chance. So often you see that 0-0 scoreline come up to that kickoff and everything just goes wrong. It happened to Swinburne Red there. It's just that pressure.
It's just so much intensity, and just like that, they find that one crucial moment and they will be able to come away with a map victory, keeping them alive in this series as a whole and giving them another chance of redemption here, where we could see both teams potentially go to 2 maps at the end of it. We'll see what does come through onto the kickoff, though, as we go straight in to the next one.
Now, Cutest Cuties have to have 2 here. They almost make a good start on that there, but Range Cobra takes it away. I almost got fooled by that orange car color there. I hate these. I hate these colored decals. How dare you do this to me?
We do love all the different decals, and we do love all the different shots coming through there. Rez are desperately trying to set one up. Oh, the Cobra, good for it, alongside Power, as they sink the first goal of the map in favor of Swinburne Red. You can see they were angry at that last one, and now they get a goal early.
Beautiful setup. It did take all 3 members there of Swinburne Red. Rez unfairly credited with only 4 points into this game in the first 30 seconds, despite being a big part of that play. Goon, a big pinch up, could set up the Vextro there, but it gets away to the midfield again. They're going to have to be fast onto this. They're going to have to show their best aggressive game if they want to come out on top a second time here.
See if they can make it happen heading into the rest of this one, as the side of Swinburne almost managed to land another shot in their favor. Luckily, the defense is tight enough to stop them. But will it be tight enough forever? They loosen it up to try and go for the ball, get it out of their side of the pitch right now. Range Cobra still just dominating control, but not for much longer. Ooh, could be a little longer, however, as they do tighten things up, almost getting close towards a goal. Luckily, it is going to be on the blue side of the field now, creating an opening for the Cuties.
Rez, almost finds it. Goon will find a huge pinch that goes off ceiling. It might have even been on target there, but the defense holds up in position there. Everybody doing their absolute best. They know that one misstep could cost them this match. 1 goal in it actually would have been all it took to win last game in regulation time. So it could be again, but we haven't even reached halftime here. There's still plenty in this for QUT to come back.
See if they will find the comeback that they are searching for right now. Goon gonna have the ball swing straight past them. Does make an opening for the blue side there. Won't be able to capitalize though. Ball is gonna go a little too slowly for their liking. At least that slowness does create an opening though, and almost a goal. Goon luckily swoons past it. will be able to keep it in their team's favor. Stop the side of Swinburne from getting another one. Maybe not for long though, as they set it up and the raised Cobra knocks it straight in, taking away a second for the side of Swinburne.
Although you could call him the short-range Cobra from there, inside the goal box, finds the angle right through the defense. It was decent defense as well, so a tough mark to beat. Now at the halfway point, this is a good lead. They have their 1-goal buffer as well on top of the lead. So now Cuties on the back foot, not only in series score, but game score as well.
See if they can manage to take away the game and the series here. 2 minutes to go though, ample time for the Cuties to find some kind of cute score. We'll see if it is going to go in their favor right now. Avextro waiting patiently, does find their moment, pushing it to the side there, now trying to glide through for a bit more. But it will result in the ball going back to Goon. Not going to be pushing to the goals quite yet. Still just balling around, but almost set up. It will be now the side of the Cuties to take control, it would seem.
Yeah, back again. It's been cute offense, but it hasn't led to that cute scoreline just yet. There's not a lot of time left to do it. That clock is starting to look dangerous here. Still enough for them though. It's going to drop down here. Goon out of position to be able to take it. He's going to have to rotate back. Now the pressure starts to really pour onto this team. Swinburne Red with that goal buffer as well. Might just be out of too much stress here. Saucy tries for the redirect, but has to send it wide. Still a better choice than letting it go into the defense's hands. Avextro to the backboard, but Range Cobra beats him out again.
It's just a battle of wits here, and it will be Goon trying to win it right now. Is met by the bouncers through towards the Swinburne Red goal sign. Rez trying to send it through towards the Cuties goals as well. Won't find much success, but their teammates will. Power sending it through for a third in favor of Swinburne Red. Can they get any better than that?
That is the nail in the coffin here, I suspect. 40 seconds, it is possible for Cutest Cuties to come back, but when the biggest goal differential in this series till this game had been 1 point, that's a tough ask. I think Swinburne Red have really taken it. They've put everything they had into this last game after giving up the last one, and they should be able to take this series 3-1. This has been an absolutely awesome display of power out of both teams here. It is still on by Cutest Cuties. They are making their effort. It is coming to their own backboard, but as 10 seconds ticks down, they are all out of time. They are all out of scoring potential. And they are all out of games. That is going to be the series. It just has to find the ground. It goes high one more time. Rez finds the touch forward, but that is all she wrote. Swinburne Red take the series.
My word, what a way to get it done there. They definitely cut it close all throughout. Blast Swinburne Red will be able to pull away with it in the end there. Definitely going to be satisfied with the result of that one. A very well played series all throughout, that is for certain. And I'm eager to see more of that competitive spirit throughout the rest of the AEL Rocket League season.
Oh, what an intense way to finish that off. I couldn't have asked for a better series after problematic starts, after, two very hard-fought series with dominant sides. We finally see it swing back and forth. We see good play out of both sides. We can talk positively about everybody in that match. That was brilliantly played by both sides. It just happened to be Swinburne Red with that little edge at the end. They conquered their nerves. They conquered their fears, and they come out on top. So a brilliant, brilliant series to finish it.
Absolutely. A big shout out to the teams for a wonderful series there. Definitely eager to see more of them heading into the future, but we do want to say a quick shout out to our sponsors as well this evening. So a big shout out to Predator. Conquer new worlds with Predator Gaming today. Predator are the gaming PC partner of the AEL. Conquer new worlds with Predator Gaming. Predator puts power and precision in your hands. Elevate your gaming experience in every way with quality and performance thanks to Predator. We do want to say a quick shout out to our other sponsor as well, AOC. Definitely the best viewing experience, as AOC is a global leader in monitor display technology. For more than 50 years, AOC has delivered an exceptional viewing experience to millions of loyal customers worldwide. Today, the company offers a wide selection of stylish monitors for home, office, or gaming. But I think we've got one more sponsor here as well, don't we, Gex?
Oh, we do indeed. One last one, and who could forget it? You've heard about it before, and you should have, because they are an audio brand. RIG, what it takes to win. RIG develops headsets delivering superior audio for competitive gamers and streamers at all levels. Join the RIG team and enhance your gaming experience.
Yeah, big shout out to all of our lovely sponsors there. Definitely couldn't go on without them, and we definitely appreciate them. But we do want to say a big shout out to AEL. Definitely follow AEL on Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, you name it. Big shout out to
BK
AEL.
symbol.
Oh yeah, big shout out to BK. BK what? Shout out to BK for doing great stuff, mate.
He came when we called. He came when he called.
Oh yeah, 100%. But definitely a big shout out to AEL. You can follow AEL on AU Esports League, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, you name it. We got it. AEL Uni on Twitch. Big shout out to Gex though, guys. You know, definitely keen to see a bit more of Gex. If you want to follow Gex, his Twitter is GexCasts. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's Mattse123, as per what is on our screens right now.
Yeah, it's been an awesome day. Mattse, it's been awesome casting with you. I haven't had the privilege in the past. I think this is one of your first experiences coming on to do this particular job, at least for Rocket League. So it was awesome working with you. Look, everybody smashed it out of the park today. The staff in the background, the players, and you as well, Mattse. It was awesome working with you.
Yeah, pleasure to come on with you as well. Rocket League has been a blast, and can't wait to see more Rocket League heading into the future from all of our wonderful University League teams. I'm sure that we've got many more fun games and very competitive games coming up in our future for certain. But that is going to be all from us for this evening, guys. Do want to say a quick shout out to everyone for tuning in once again. It has been an absolute pleasure. Can't wait to see more of the AEL League games coming through as well throughout the rest of the week. But for now, peace out, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.